Of course, you had a bit of a stronger start on Monday, and just what are some positives from that game to carry into Thursday's contest?
Yeah, thought we started great. Came out, creating scoring chances. Sometimes, you're gonna get a break here and there. Right now, we got to work a little harder to find it. Maybe it's not going in right now. You just got to stay with it. You got to, our mindset here has to, just regroup here and find our best effort tomorrow night.
Patrick in practice preach a lot about no hesitation. How important is that mindset in the game?
Yeah, it's huge. You got to stay on your toes. I think at times you can get back on your heels and you're a step behind. And I find when we've been on our toes, we've been on top of teams. We've been playing good defensively, offensively. So we got to get back to that for a whole game. If something in the game happens, you can't deviate from that. You got to stay on your toes, stay aggressive, and that's the way we're going to be successful.
I want to ask you about Max Shabanov. What kind of skills have you seen? Of course, his first year in North America after playing in the KHL. What kind of fresh plays have you brought to the lineup?
Yeah, no, he's got some skill for sure. We've seen it a little bit in practice. There's been a few moments in the games where he's been close. He had a spinner in the slot in one game. Just a lot of skill, as he's learning not only kind of the North American game and even just English and communicating. I think you're only going to see his game grow.
How have you seen him kind of settle in as the weeks go on, and how is he learning English and fitting into this locker room?
I know he fits in great. Obviously, we have some other Russian guys here to help him out, but I think he's really starting to fit in. He's able to communicate more, and I feel like his English is getting better every day.
Another New Islander in Emil Heineman. What kind of flair has he brought, especially as a younger winger coming up with a shot like that?
Yeah, he's got a great shot. We've seen it in practice all training camp, and then the other night. I just think his motor, he just works. He works on the forecheck. He works all areas of the ice. Trying to create scoring chances, and when he gets a puck in the slot, he's dangerous.
Gather your thoughts on practice today, and also know how your training camp went overall.
Yeah, I think we're good today. We got some things accomplished, and we're looking forward to Thursday here. It's a big one at home. Overall camp, I thought it went well. So. Just waiting when I get in the lineup here, and excited to join the team possibly tomorrow.
Playing with Zizekas and Simon, of course. Zizekas, a guy that you kind of have a similar game to. How do you guys find that chemistry, and what are you looking for if you're both on the same line tomorrow night? Yeah,
I think Zeker's pretty predictable. With the way that he plays, he's consistent in bringing energy, forechecking hard. So I think he makes it easy just to read off that, and hopefully we can find some tomorrow and be effective.
What kind of work have you guys put into the PK? Of course, new personnel, but what's kind of the new look and feel of the shorthanded units?
Yeah, Boogie's he's done a good job with us. Obviously, it's through training camp with a new system or new things takes some feeling out, but I think past couple games it's looked really well, and in practice too we're making those tweaks to be prepared for whatever's coming.
To ask you about Max Shabanov, of course he has some flashy plays that he brings to the lineup, but how has he been acclimating to the locker room as he gets used to North America?
Good. I think we have a couple of Russians in the room that makes it easy for him to to get acclimated, but like you said, his skill's fun to watch out there on the ice. He's he's kind of a magician at times with the puck. He does some crazy things that I wouldn't even think of doing. But, he's done a good job, and, great to have him. So
I just spoke with Siplikov. What did you see from him last game, and what does he have to be better at going forward?
First of all, sometimes you make change to make change. I mean, Kyle hasn't played this year. We feel like it's time for him to play. I think he's going to bring energy to the lineup. Speed to the lineup, so sometimes you're looking for those. Seppi has a few things we want him to clean up, and we had a good conversation about it, and that's what I love about him. He's going to work hard at it, and I'm sure he'll be ready when he gets back.
How do you, you've liked some aspects, a lot of the aspects in the first three games. There haven't been any points. How do you sort of balance liking what you're seeing with this desperation, knowing you got to start getting points here?
Well, I mean, there's always desperation to win games. So I'm not, I want to, don't get me wrong, we want to win every game. We want points in every game. But at the same time, when you look at the game itself, I thought we did a lot of good things, especially the last game. We had a lot of puck possession, over 6 minutes against about a little bit above 2 minutes. That's a huge improvement for us. There's things that we talked about before the game we want to be better at, holding on pucks, making good decisions with that puck. Now, we just need to continue and maybe be a little bit better individually as well. So maybe that's the next step.
5-on-5, how conscientious have you become of trying to get Matthew out there to pair with Matthew Barzal's speed, get Schaefer and Barzal's speed
More,
on the ice?
Yeah, when we're trailing, obviously we've been trailing at home a lot, so when you try to get that goal, yes, we want to have like offensive line defensemen going with Barzy or with Bo, depending on the situation. Nothing against the other guys, but we feel like that's our best chance to score goals.
What's been the biggest thing that stood out to you about Matthew Schaefer in his first 3 games?
His confidence. It's pretty to watch. He's very confident, and obviously his speed and his skills, but his confidence is the first thing I got in mind.
Is the plan to go with Sorokin tomorrow?
No, tomorrow we're going to go with Riddick, and Ilya will play against Ottawa.
We've talked in the past about with Simon, wanting him to shoot more. Is it concerning that he?
Holmstrom?
Yeah. Is it concerning that he doesn't have a shot on net through 3 games?
I did not know that, so I guess it's not a concern. I think he's made a great play on that goal in Pittsburgh, that pass across to Shabby. But no, it was what I expect from Simon is just be solid on penalty killing, blocking shots, and play that 200 feet game. And I'm pretty confident that offensive stats will come.
What have you seen specifically from the pairing of Adam and Ryan?
Pairing between who?
Adam Pellet and Ryan Pulock.
Oh, they've been so good together for a long time. It's hard to separate them. They've been clicking. They play against top lines, and it seems like they know where they are on the ice. They work well together. So, not saying it's not going to happen, but as of now, we're comfortable the way they are.